John Mayer ate 6 boxes of Oreos.
Welcome to the Drunk Pedal Show with Matt and Ira. I'm Matt, and this is Ira.
Today we're demoing the Electro Harmonix Canyon Delay and Looper. So we're very excited. This is a fantastic pedal, and I'm really excited to get into it with you.
So we found a drink that's called a Tequila Canyon.
So here we go.
Of course, the only problem with that is we have to assemble the drink, and so far we've had maximum 2 ingredients. So this will be interesting. This is our new terrible mixology segment.
Whichever one of us does it is going to be Sir Mix a Little. And,
yes.
Always on the Drunk Pedal Show, we like to give a disclaimer that tells everybody to drink responsibly and drink legally and drink safely and enjoy yourselves while we enjoy ourselves.
You'll get a drink recipe that we got from Google. You know, if you would like to drink alone, every time I try to say drink along at home, it comes out if you'd like to drink alone at home. Anyway, so the Tequila Canyon, the recipe is 2 ounces tequila, 1 dash triple sec, 4 ounces cranberry juice, and a 1/3 ounce of pineapple juice and a 1/3 ounce of orange juice.
I kind of stopped listening after just tequila.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That usually I would.
Alrighty.
It just looks delicious with the tequila by itself.
And
I would stop right there. That's fine.
There we go. It's
perfect.
Tequila, whatever.
I think the idea of it is the picture online looked like it kind of looked like a sunset. Yeah, I think that was the.
Layer, but I'm also bad at pouring things, so it's just.
This might be the first, last, and only mixed drink.
Whatever.
Just Google it. Google the picture, and just imagine that's what we're drinking. Because I'm going to drink what Matt just made.
More like a lunar eclipse than a sunrise, but it'll do.
It looks very cranberry, but
yeah.
This is the Canyon.
All right, Canyon. And
we're drinking canyons.
Drinking canyons.
Cheers. It wasn't as fruity as I thought it was going to be, and that is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good thing.
Yeah, it's the right level of fruitiness.
It doesn't suck, that's for sure. There's a segment on this show that we like to call "What's in the Box." What's in the box? What's in the box?
It'll be in there.
Now, we did an Electro Harmonix pedal, plastic, and the bubble wrap. They get your stuff there safe. It does come with its own adapter in the box.
In the box.
So you can warranty register your pedal. Double stickers. I think we found double stickers in our last box. There's a huge manual in this. There's a huge manual. This is like one of the most multi-functioned little boxes that I've bought myself in a long time, and I'm like really in love with this thing. Relatively new pedal. I don't think it's more than a year old. It's an 11 function delay pedal. You can do simple loops, and it is tap tempo and true bypass. Now, most all of the functions, except for a couple of them, have secondary functions that you can get to, and we're going to show you how to get to them. I'm actually going to see how quick I can get through all the functions. So it doesn't take a million hours.
Here we go. So we turned off, we're using the same amps, Fender Blues Jr. and Mesa Mark 525, although I'm currently playing through the Blues Jr. because that's what we got the pedal going into. So I'm going to just play through that while Ira kind of runs through the features and stuff, and we'll do some knob tweaking.
Now, just for the sake of dead simplicity, and for this is such a fully featured pedal that this video would take a long time if we went through all the possible effects levels, delay settings, and feedback settings that you can get. But in a nutshell, your effects level is a wet to dry. The delay is the delay time. The feedback is the amount of delays that you get. The first setting is it's called echo, and it's just a straight one-to-one. Whatever you play, you get back. You yell into the canyon, and the canyon yells back at you. I haven't heard anybody sound bad with this pedal yet. It's like very organic, very beautiful, and that's just the first setting. Now, for the sake of simplicity, we're going to keep the effects level, delay, and feedback all at 12 o'clock. Second feature is the modulation setting. Now, I want to tell you even before we get too far into the video, because I didn't see a lot of videos say this right away, that on most any of these settings, there's an immediate tap tempo. So if you're tapping your foot, 1, 2. The official Electro Harmonix one had it set up to a metronome, and they used the phrase "deadly accurate." I don't know how many people have died using the canyon thus far. Now I switched it to the multi-tap delay. This is only 3 settings, and I feel like I'm like halfway in outer space. Love that. Really amazing. That was good. Cheers. Everybody's favorite, some people's favorite, nobody's favorite, my favorite, one of my favorites is the reverse setting.
Now put the wet dry, put it all the way wet.
Let's do it. No dry signal. That's just fun. Fifth setting is the Deluxe Memory Man. Very famous pedal by Electro Harmonix, really needs no introduction. Just listen. This is the 6th function, the tape echo function. This pedal like sucks me in to where I want to fiddle. I want to like fiddle with the knobs for a half an hour on each setting. Number 7. the reverb setting or verb setting. Next up, we have the octave setting, or oct. You sound like you have spacey minstrels like right behind you. And I don't want to say spacey midget minstrels, but that's really what I like.
No, it sounds a lot like some Steve Vai Eventide harmonizer.
Right. Hell yeah, dude. Number 9, the shimmer. And I kind of think this one is everybody's favorite.
Well, this is the new.
Gotta have it. You gotta have the reverse. You gotta have the reverse, and you gotta have like the shimmer kind of thing.
The shimmer is because of all the jet stuff. It's using that kind of shimmery delays.
Now, in secondary mode, the mode button and the effects level button are always going to work the same. Okay? But in the shimmer function, the delay button is going to be your low pass filter once we get there, and the feedback button is going to be the modulation depth. So I think this one would be worth playing around with. Now, to get to the secondary function, you hold the tap divide button in the middle for 1 second. All right. Now it's going to do the off and on blink thing, which lets you know that you're in the secondary function. Playing with the delay is going to do the low pass filter. Now I just moved the delay to 2 o'clock. Makes a pretty obvious difference. And then we're going to move the modulation depth to 2 o'clock. Now we're completely in space, and we didn't really go too far. But I just wanted to show you what kind of funky weirdness that you could get into like that. If you're so inclined. All right, now I just tapped the tap divide. Now what you've done is you've restructured the parameters of the pedal. Now you're back in the initial mode where if you want more feedback is feedback again. And delay is delay again. But you've restructured your parameters. Now, if that's too weird, and you're like, oh my god, how did I get here? I want to get back. I just want it at the pretty factory settings. Check this out. Check this out. You can get back to where you were before. All right? Now, check it out. You got to hold down the tap and the button here. Pull out the power, and then it's going to cycle through the red, yellow, green, and now you're back at factory reset.
Huh.
So you can get into madness, and you can get out of it without too much sweat.
It's a long way to the can if you want to rock and roll.
It's a long way to the can if you gotta take a piss. at the end of that beautiful jam, my mind blew up with this thing that I saw on the news this morning that John Mayer ate 6 boxes of Oreos. And I don't know. That was it. It was just a teaser. It was just a teaser that was on like it was some shit on the. It was like on the Today Show or something like that. Why did John Mayer eat 6 cartons, or what's the units of Oreos? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's like it was 6. Why did John Mayer eat 6 packs of Oreos? And I really wanted to get to the bottom of that story.
Well, I was gonna say better question. Why am I supposed to care?
No.
Why am I supposed to?
Well, I did. Was it?
Did it hurt him? Is he in the hospital? Because then I probably want to hear more about it.
Is he okay? Is he not okay?
Is John Mayer okay?
Is he fatter? Is he thinner? Is he like? That's a deep fucking story. John Mayer eating Oreos, and that made like national.
Maybe because he's sad because he's a piece of shit.
That was attention grabbing. If we could get some comments on why John Mayer ate the Oreos, I don't know the end of that story, and I'd love to.
Leave us a comment. Let us know why you think John Mayer ate a lot of Oreos. 2, why we're supposed to care that John Mayer ate a lot of Oreos. And then 3, like and subscribe because you like this show so much.
I've eaten Oreos before. Nobody gave a shit.
Me too. I mean, I haven't eaten that many Oreos. That's a lot of. They
were specific about the number of packs he ate.
That's a lot of Oreos.
Like 6 packs.
Like that. That can't be healthy. That's a lot of.
How did you know it was 6 packs? Who told you that?
Right. Where did this information come from? Did John Mayer call up and be like, "I got some news for you. You hear about this John Mayer guy?" And they're like, "Yeah, John. What do you want?" And he's like, "I ate a lot of Oreos today."
I don't feel so. I don't feel so good.
What is the news source that you let people know?
This was today. This is today. This is fresh. This is as fresh as this video is. This is today.
Oh.
So there's gonna be some people there that know why he ate those fucking Oreos. Why we should care. Why it was so specific.
We're recording this on the 10th of January, 2018, in case you're wondering.
And evidently on the 9th of January, John Mayer was eating some Oreos, and so some paparazzi or TMZ person caught up with it, and then I had to know about it this morning.
Right, and like, where would that happen other than like in his own home? Alone
in his underpants,
right? So it was like a paparazzi, like waiting for something to happen. Like, oh, here come the Oreos. Oh, I got them. I got them now.
When you're eating 6 packets of Oreos, there's no way you're not in your underpants with like your gut out and just like fucking. He might have been practicing. They might be all over the fucking strat. They might be just all over his like knobs and shit are greasy. Who like? I want to know. I really want to follow up that story. Click me, like him, subscribe to us.
Click the thing. And turn on notifications so you know when we have a new episode out. What?